good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you today?
Why are you dragging that out? Happy Monday to you. So I was already out at the water because it's right in front of our office. And it's funny because our other office, we were here for 4 years downtown. I mean, I'm a block and a half from the water.
But when we first moved here, when we first moved to that office, we did that too more often as we go.
Morning, Pat.
You kind of get used to it, I guess.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
I cannot get used to just having that in front of our office. It is absolutely crazy awesome. And the whales are here, the dolphins are here, so it's a really good time to be at the water. Yes. Because you never know what you're going to see. We have friends of ours that were on their rooftop pool, Pacifica, in Bucerias, watching the whales. Like, come on, you're in the pool at your condo watching the whales. Happy Monday, leaving for Huatulco on Wednesday. Come to the 33 degrees for 2 weeks.
Awesome.
It is warmer in Huatulco than it is here. There's no doubt about that. We keep hearing that over and over and over. It's like 3 to 5 degrees
Good
Celsius
morning,
warmer.
Jolene and Julie. How are you ladies this morning?
So what can we tell these fine people?
Well, so this coming weekend, we were thinking of going and doing a little trip somewhere. So we thought Mexico City, and then we're like, Mexico City, there's so much to do, and we're bringing friends with us. And there's so much to do in Mexico City. Is it worth doing a quick weekend? And so then I thought, well, you know what? No, maybe we'll do something closer to home, and we'll do Tequila. Well, there's no hotels in Tequila.
This many.
Available this weekend. So my son reminded me that
It's the patron saint.
I was going to message you later, Jolene, and say, watch Coffee Time, because if you're coming downtown, don't wear the dress, because our dresses they're the same.
I think you should wear it.
Except for Jolene's misses the dark color at the bottom because she's so much shorter than I am. So it looks the same but different.
Okay, so I think you should wear it.
It would be cute, Jolene. We'll go for lunch. So
don't say that. We don't.
Why can't we?
I'm gonna go for a massage after today's coffee time. So I really need to have that work in that area. It is better. I mean, I'm still in pain all the time, but the pain is considerably less.
How much different is in pain than at pain? Just asking for a friend. I'm gonna drink some coffee.
That's a good idea, because you need to be quiet for a while.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. I almost spilled some coffee on her.
Yeah, on my dress, and I would have had to go home and change. And then you could have worn whatever you wanted, Jolene.
Yeah. So this weekend, what do we do? How did we start on Friday? What did we do? I think we take people out on Friday.
We went out with people. We didn't take anybody.
Yeah.
We went out with people.
Looked at some properties.
Oh.
Looked at a great condo down in the Romantics.
Whoa. You have totally missed Friday. Friday was our anniversary. I did some showings on Friday, and then we went out for a beautiful dinner.
I think Thursday was your anniversary. So now,
I'm gonna check the calendar because I thought, no, it's Friday.
Are you sure?
Friday. It is the 6th today.
Yep. Okay, so let's see here. At the doc's office to get preventative antibiotics for the traveler's fund and acids, my right reflux goes crazy, all the overindulgence. So what you want to get is not antibiotics, you want to get probiotics. And probiotics, you can get at Costco, they have a 30 billion count one, and you're going to need one a day, maybe two, one in the morning, one in the evening. And it's just to fill you up, so that way when you're here, the bad things don't have a chance to grow.
I'm a little hurt.
Why?
Because you forgot what day our anniversary was, and you made me
Well, it's December 3rd. I know that.
second guess
Was it
what
Friday?
we did. 100 million%.
Well then,
So
we
Friday
can
night,
chat about
we
that.
went to La Vaca, Argentina.
It was beautiful.
It was delicious. the food was good. The company was awesome. We just had a great, great time.
I had the tomahawk steak, which was only in the equivalent is $75. Now in
Only.
Canada, in Canada, I think I paid $150 or $200 for that same steak. I didn't pay, obviously, somebody gifted it to us, but it was considerably different as far as the price goes. Also, our dear friends had a ceviche, or not a ceviche, they had octopus, which was total perfection. I would work there for a 12-hour shift to learn how they cooked that octopus. It was so absolutely, utterly spectacular. What did you have?
I had
a soup
the
for
filet. I had
a soup.
cream
So good.
of poblano soup, which was amazing.
It was like a Dorito soup, I felt. So I'm eating this soup, and I was just like, wow, it's like Doritos made this. And
Only better.
Only better. And then the steak you had was so magical.
Yeah.
What was that
I
steak?
had their version of a filet mignon, and it was 500 grams. So, and I brought half of it home. So easily, you guys, if you go out to that restaurant, you could share. So, but all you get with your steak is steak.
The guys upstairs are killing something, and they're dragging the body over the floor.
That's a pretty burnt body, then.
Well, the shoes. They have heavy shoes.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing upstairs.
They're setting up their chairs upstairs. But anyways,
I can see how people would be ticked off having neighbors above. But
yeah, that are. Yeah.
This is bothersome.
But this probably wasn't built with proper insulation either.
Well,
In
yeah,
between the
it's
two
directly.
floors.
We don't have the suspended ceiling. It's just the cement. So we do apologize for the noise. So go back to your steak.
Yeah, so anyways, it would be very easy to share a steak at that restaurant. And then, so then you get the steak, and I shouldn't say it came with nothing. It came with 2 little strips of pepper, like green pepper, yellow pepper, whatever. Tiny, like 1 inch, just really thin. And that was, you got two, count them.
No,
2
but
strips of it.
You had a Creole salad also.
Oh, yes.
Which they gave as much as you wanted.
You did get the salad, yeah, and the salad was actually I liked the dressing that they had. It was really good. So what I'm basically saying is you could easily share the steak, and then the sides ranged from, I think, like 120 to 180 or so, and that was like a plate of French fries, and it was a huge plate of French fries, and they were perfectly cooked. And any of you that know me, you know I like my fries. So yeah, so their French fries were amazing. I had the roasted red pepper, which I would normally love. I don't know what they put on it, but I was not a fan, so I didn't actually eat it. Friends of ours, though, had the roasted vegetables, and they said they were amazing. So next time, John and I will share a steak, and we will do the roasted vegetables. And maybe French fries. We'll see how indulgent we feel that night.
And we had a few couples that came with us.
Yeah, so April and Bill were there. They were celebrating 15 years in Mexico on December 1st.
And we just celebrated 18.
And we just celebrated 18 in September, yeah. And then of course we were celebrating our 33rd anniversary. Tanya and Darwin are friends of ours from up north, the Edmonton area, and you know they're actually in Sherwood Park.
Now they've owned with us for 2 years, and this is their first time
together. So I guess we were celebrating that for them, the first time that they enjoyed their new place together. Because she's been down twice, he's been down
with their sons.
Their sons have seen, one of their sons have seen it. No, he wasn't here when Grandma was here, I don't think.
Just
the 2 ladies. So that was them. And then of course Larry and Jolene got their visas.
Yes.
They don't have the plastic card because of course the machine was down.
Mexico story.
Good old Mexico, yeah.
Always a Mexico story. Now you need to understand the road does not grow like it does up there. I'm not going to say it's flawless up there, but it definitely goes smoother up there. Like what Mackenzie, when she left here, now this is 10 years ago, she got her social insurance number and her health care in 1 hour.
But I can guarantee they're not doing that now. They will
Yeah.
blame COVID on that all
But
day
in
long.
Mexico, to do anything similar, it would take you a
Yeah.
week to 2 weeks to get the same documentation. It's just so stupid here.
Yeah.
How there's a great video on YouTube, and one day I will share it. And it is just, it's in Spanish, and it just goes to show you how the mindset works. It's a Spain video, not a Mexico video, but it's where that mindset of bureaucracy and stuff
It's
comes
actually
from.
hilarious.
It really is. And it is true how this story works. So that is that.
Yeah. So that was our Friday, and then they gave us.
Saturday?
Well, I'm not finished.
Oh.
They gave us a delicious piece of chocolate cake, like
no,
just very, but it wasn't very sweet.
No,
It was perfect. I know. No, it was really, really good. Really good. So that was our Friday, and then we gave Tanya and Darwin a ride, and then they're like, John's like, so what do you guys want to do now? Because it was like 9 o'clock when they were done. We're game for anything. John's like, let's go to Sam's. I'm like, wow, you are a romantic beast. We could have went somewhere and had a drink. No, we went to Sam's.
We had drinks.
Sam's.
They had sampled the soda.
No, they didn't.
I'm just thinking it up.
They had nothing. I mean, I did buy stuff, but still. Anyways, okay, so that was Friday. Saturday.
I really don't remember. I only remember barely yesterday.
Yeah. So
Very.
Saturday we met some new clients. We hadn't actually met them
Saturday's
yet.
the day.
Yeah. And so we took them in and we saw a really interesting little condo at the end of Basilio Badillo. So it is noisy there, but it's a great little buy for $275. 7 blocks from the beach on Basilio Badillo. So you have all the little shops and stuff as you're walking. I said, so it's about a 15-minute walk to the beach, but because of all the shops and restaurants, it'll take you 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Or it's a 7-block walk to the beach, but it'll take you 3 or 4 hours.
There's only 5 units in there, but 18 years ago, we knew a gal who lived in there.
Mm-hmm.
She was famous for not wearing clothes.
Why do you have to go there?
Because they have an outside hot tub, which nobody can
Cool.
see.
It's not a hot tub. It's just
You sure?
that little one
No, it was a
downstairs.
hot tub. No, on the patio, it was a hot tub.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, then you didn't see everything. So they had a round hot tub with the seats. They could probably have 4 people in there. And
Like on their deck?
on the deck, not the one that's off the living room, off the bedroom. There was a hot tub.
Dang,
How
I didn't
did you
see
miss
it.
that?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Ah, she missed it.
I was looking at the really nice big closets in that bathroom.
But yeah, so there were some people that could see you and some people that can't. And the ones that could see you back then, I don't even know if she still was alive or anything.
Oh, she had.
You sure?
Yeah, I saw pictures of her not that long ago.
Wow.
Dressed.
Because we're all older. Every single.
She wasn't that much older than us. You're talking.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
I thought she was old. Oh well. But yeah, we've been here 18 years, and everybody we've been here with has also aged.
Isn't that
15
funny
years.
how that happens?
Well,
Weird.
we were the youngest people at the time, and now we're just like they were back then. So in 18 years, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's what we did. So and then we went to Costco after, picked up a few things.
Oh, on Saturday, yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
And then Saturday night. Oh, and then Tanya and Darwin came over in the evening. We
Yeah, because
ordered.
Darwin had never seen her house.
Right. So we ordered Falcone's calzones,
Oh,
which are
God.
delicious.
If you guys want to order a fantastic calzone, Falcone's.
We like
great.
them, and actually everybody that we've introduced them to likes them.
And you can use WhatsApp. You don't even have to talk to them.
Yeah. So if language is an issue or whatever. So yeah, I mean, they're not fast. So if you want to eat at 8, order at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Seriously, because it was Saturday night, yes, granted, but it took them a little over an hour. But in my opinion, but it gets too hot. It's not like it's been sitting in the restaurant. And they delivered on a bike from La Cruz for 120 pesos now. That's gone. Oh yeah, these guys came in a car this time,
That was
that's right.
weird, 'cause normally
But
it isn't.
I wonder if it's his, I wonder if he was like done for the evening, because there was a bunch of people in that car. So anyway, so it could have been, he could have been going, leaving and offered to do it kind of thing, but yeah, they were all hot still, I mean, too hot to bite.
Oh, yes.
Their pizzas, I'm sorry, I'm not
Their
crazy about their pizzas. My granddaughters like them, it's thin crust, which I like a thicker crust. But anyways, they have a really good caprese salad if you like caprese salads.
Is that the one with the cheese and the
And
tomato?
the tomato,
That
yeah,
was
and
really
the basil.
good.
And Lavacas, yeah,
Yeah,
John had
so
Jolene ordered
Jolene
one.
had one. Hang on here.
And
Hello,
John-
Marie. What's up? What's up?
We're just talking about our weekend, Marie. Because we really don't have any real new real estate stuff to talk about. I mean, we're busy. We're still meeting clients and seeing people and chatting with people.
I cannot believe all the leads.
Christmas is coming, so I anticipate.
Oh, I should be wearing my Christmas shirts.
Just not that onesie, okay?
The onesie I will wear for you. Mostly I want to see Christie. I'm going to be comfortable because it's a very soft.
Mm-hmm. You haven't tried it on. You might be very uncomfortable in it. Anyways, so yeah, so I anticipate starting now, things are gonna kind of slow down a little bit, because I think everybody that's here is here, and then the rest of the people are probably not gonna come until after Christmas. That is my guess. We were wrong about COVID. I've been looking at Grinch themed stuff for everyone. Oh yeah, I have a friend, Lori Gal, who keeps sending me Grinch coffee memes, which are kind of awesome. And then yesterday I kind of did a little faux pas, or a little.
That's great.
What is
That's fox.
what is the Freudian slip? Where it was, she said, I said I meant to say I'm loving the Grinch memes, but I said I'm living the Grinch memes.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So, I mean, it could
That
be,
makes sense.
it
You're
could
doing
be
that.
both.
So we're on our way here today, and we're listening to this 15 things that preppers need to be ready. And the dude's talking about plastic wrap, like the tarps,
Duct tape,
rope. He's like, this guy's not a
bleach.
prepper. He is a serial killer. Then he's talking about this plastic bag.
None of it was food related. It was matches,
Yeah.
tape.
But then he says,
bleach.
you got to make sure that you have this thick plastic bag. And I'm like, because you don't want the legs to fall out.
And then
Christie's like, thanks for playing along. Because I thought she was hilarious that she picked this up. So
pretty damn funny.
it was good. So maybe preppers are really serial killers, or want to be serial killers.
Could be.
Now, I thought it was interesting when he said that the duct tape, you can't have it hot because it ruins the stickiness.
I don't know. That's why you need the rope, just in case your duct tape loses its stickiness.
That was your comment, so that wasn't his.
No, I know, that was my comment, because he wasn't actually being vocal about being a serial killer.
We used
He
to
was
watch.
hiding it.
We used to watch Dexter, and Christie always had a notepad there, and that really bothered me because she would be taking notes.
It's not true. I bet you guys know, unless it's real estate related, half of what he says is BS.
Probably more.
Okay, I was trying to be nice.
I think it's-
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, I won't.
These people don't want to see that.
You don't want to see that, especially because we just celebrated 33 years of Air the Bliss. You have to say it like that. It's blissful.
We did go to Buzo's on
Okay,
Friday
yeah, that's right.
before we went out for dinner for a little happy hour.
And John and Bettina recommended.
And John and Bettina recommended their margaritas at Buzo's. They really do use real lime juice. Like you could see the pieces of lime in it. So I thought they're good fakers. They were good margaritas. They're a little on the strong side.
Okay, my cup had like watermelon on the inside.
So the cups weren't really clean, but I figure
So then
that the tequila will kill it.
my next cup had the freaking price tag on the bottom, like it had never been washed previously. So I'm not sure they have a dishwasher. I think they may just recycle their glasses.
And then when they break, they just buy new ones.
They might
And
be
eventually
Greek.
the stickers will fall off.
They might be Greek.
Maybe, I don't think so. They looked pretty Mexican to me. Anyways, we didn't eat anything. They did bring little things of popcorn out to the table for us, which was lovely. So I don't know, I can't talk to how the food was, but they're 2-for-1 margaritas. I mean, they weren't cheap.
That was Friday.
That's what I said, Friday, before we went out for dinner.
Yeah.
Saturday we did our thing in Vallarta, and then we came home. And we had Tanya and Darwin over.
So if you do want good margaritas, Buzos really are good. You just have to understand, maybe your glass will be clean, maybe it won't.
But tequila kills it, and lime. Actually, both of them. So you're fine.
I don't know. I did have to get rid of some of my preconditions. I don't know what it was, but I used to be like this food safety guy. Like when I lived in Canada, I took all food safety courses, blah, blah, blah. And I moved to Mexico, and there's ants in everything. And Joanne and Patricia, they were the first people that we met here in Mexico. And we go to their house, and there's ants on the kitchen sink. And I can't remember what I said something. And she's like, we live in a jungle, and they were here first. So for us to be here, we probably should put up with that. And it really was a very interesting mindset.
Little green thing is bugging me out there.
Because previously I used to not eat or do anything. Like going to your grandma's house, that was always a chore.
See, and I grew up with that, so.
Her grandma's house, like she would always feed us. But in the kitchen would be
Well, you
this
know how grandmas are, right?
cast iron pan that I don't think has seen like a soap in 100 years. And she would like make stuff, and it was just like, but the food was always amazing. So I should have known.
Made with love from grandma.
Made with love from grandma. So yeah, it was a very, very interesting world to see. And I think it got me ready for Mexico. Your grandma's house got me ready for Mexico.
See how awesome she was?
She was awesome. She'd had a stroke, and she lived for 10 years after.
A massive stroke, yeah.
And it was sad. You never, ever, ever want to have that happen to you. So that is why I'm on the blood pressure meds, and I really do need to drop the rest of the way. I have to. Because that extra weight constantly puts stress upon your body, your heart, your liver, everything. And eventually it all starts to go.
I just still think it's so cute. He thinks he has a heart.
My dad was 52, I believe, when he passed away. And that really was
We
young.
still are not 100% sure of what, though, don't we?
Oh, no, but he was not healthy. He
No,
was
he
always
was-
coughing. He did have an issue.
He was a very large.
He was
Yeah.
big man
Yeah.
on the I don't know, on the table when he was dead. Like they did such an amazing job with him.
He looked like he was sleeping.
He
And
did.
then they cremated him, so I
He
don't
looked-
understand why they even prepped him.
He looked like he was alive, and I was like, Dad, come on, wake up. Just get up now.
The stroke has gone long enough. We're here. What do you
Yeah,
want?
Exactly. It was so weird, man. Yeah. But he looked good.
Yeah.
Damn it, he looked good.
And
he-
I can't say that for how my dad looked before he passed. I guess he had lost a lot of weight, and I didn't see all that, but.
Yeah, but he also lived an extra almost 20 years. 20 years, over 20 years more than I did.
Oh yeah, my dad was in his 70s.
And
Yeah,
your dad also was a thinner man.
and my dad was quite thin. Yeah,
And my dad,
nope, not thin. He was short and stocky.
and I think that could be why I have a bad insulin problem, because I got a whole lot of native in me.
Yeah.
And that is just, it's not good for,
Well, they tend to have high diabetes
Insulin.
rates and all that kind of stuff. So
and that's the funny thing about freaking genes, because you look at the vaccine, some people have no problems,
and
some people have huge problems. And it's just, if you don't know you're going to have a problem and you're like, oh, I'm going to take this, and then you're dead, does it matter? I don't
Not
think
to
so.
you.
Actually, you're right. It doesn't matter if you're dead.
On that note, before things digress, we will let you all go. It is a Monday. We have stuff to do and things to accomplish and things to organize for the week. And we will see you all tomorrow.
I'm getting a massage.
All right, bye guys.
Adios. I'm going to just lean in here.
Yeah, and do that.